play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Happy Hump Day. Also, happy Women's Wednesday. Humping women. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. Don't forget, at 12 noon, Sports Done Right with Big Vince Wright from Minnesota. And then at 2 p.m., the Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern, and Mandy Leon. They're going to have a fun show today. They're going to talk to comedian Popeye, a.k.a. Reverend Pastor Section 8, on the show today. So that should be very interesting. Once again, Vince is going to have Reg on, who we had on a little bit earlier, and then we lost connection to the damn show. So Vince and Reg, sports and more. Sports Done Right today at 12 noon Eastern Time right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Let me devote some time to that. Oh, let me remind you one more time, man. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, all right, if this is your first time listening to the show and you heard about us in the last 24 hours through an ad that we had placed all over Facebook yesterday in the last 24 hours, it's very important that you go to Spreaker.com, all right, Spreaker, a speaker with an R, Spreaker.com, search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, click the follow button, all right? Make sure you do that and set up your account. It takes, I promise you, no more than a minute and a half. And once you do that, you'll start to get alerts through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, whatever way you choose, whenever this show or any other show goes live. So we're trying to track, where our money is going, our advertising dollars. So make sure that you do that. All right, so it'll let us know whether we need to continue with that campaign or not. So that's very important if you're new and learned about us in the last 24 hours through Facebook, all right, through Facebook. Let me read a couple of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Clay MC Brains Davis. He says, I'm hearing teams are really going after Harrison Barnes and Dion Waiters. Yeah, I actually read in particular the Philadelphia 76ers are going to make it they're going to make it what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to make it a top priority, or top phrase I'm looking for. They're going to make it a top priority to try to go after Harrison Barnes? What? Now, listen, maybe teams can separate the fact that Harrison Barnes, he just had bad playoffs, but in relative terms, he had a solid, good year in the regular season. He had a solid couple of years for the Golden State Warriors, and they can, differentiate what he did in the playoffs and what he did in the past. Maybe so. But the fact that Philadelphia is trying to go after you and saying that they're going to make you, they're going to make a big run at you is not a good thing, because everything Philadelphia touches turns to dust. Right. So we'll see, man. We will see. Harrison Barnes? Wow. And Dion Waiters, man. I just talked about Dion Waiters in the last segment, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I don't know what happened in Cleveland with him and LeBron. He's got a big-time attitude. They say he's got like an anger issue, problems or whatever. But when he came off the bench for OKC this past year, the last 2 years, I think he's been there 2 years, man, he's just been instant offense. Like, he can't be stopped. Like, he has a great offensive game. I'm not sure how they quantify his defensive game, man, but he's a starter in the NBA, you ask me. He could be one of those players that come off the bench and, one of those 6 men of the year candidates like Jamal Crawford has been throughout his career. I guess he could do that, but Dion Waiters looks like a starter to me. Like, he can get his shot any place on the floor that he wants. He can shoot the three. He can take it to the rim. He's a dynamic offensive player. So we'll see, man. I think he definitely can start in the NBA. From Big John B, Barnes is underestimated. He can score from anywhere and guards 4 positions. He hurt his stock this playoffs, though. Yeah, he definitely hurt his playoff stock, or his stock this year in the playoffs. From Rail Scott, I'm a Carolina fan, and I don't want Barnes in Philly. His jumper is hot and cold, and his effort is not always at 100%. No Sixers, no. Yeah, so Rel Scott saying that he's a fan of the Tar Heels, and he watched Harrison Barnes throughout college, and this is some of the things that he's seen about him. Yeah, he does seem like he's up and down. Clearly he's up and down this year. Had, once again, a very solid regular season, but the playoffs, in particular, the NBA Finals, man, he couldn't hit the backside of a barn. So I don't know. I don't know what Philadelphia sees in him so much, why they're so high on him. But damn, I would, tread very, very lightly on giving Harrison Barnes big time, max type money, as a deal. I would be very careful. From Loose Neck, Vitamin D Psy, as a Cowboys fan, I applaud anything bad happening to Philly teams. You still my boy, Rel Scott. Yeah. Dallas and Philadelphia thing. From Big John B, I think I already read that one. From Clay MC Brains Davis, Barnes is not a number one option on an NBA team. Look at his career at UNC. Right. Why would... First of all, you got the same type of player that's going to basically... that you're predicting you're going to have in Ben Simmons that you just drafted a couple of days ago. They seem like the same type of player to me. It's just obviously you think that you're going to get a lot more out of Ben Simmons. I don't know. That's a very strange story that I read saying that the Philadelphia 76ers were going to push hard and make getting Harrison Barnes a priority. What? From Quinn C., he says Barnes turned down $64 million for 4 years for the Warriors. I think that was a bad move, sir. But I guess not. On the surface, I would say that's a bad move to turn down that amount of money and what you've done in the playoffs and how you basically regressed and you couldn't hit the backside of a barn once again. But the NBA, man, and the way they throw around this money, I guess he's going to get it. And they're talking about the Philadelphia 76ers giving it to them. So we'll see. Rel Scott. Barnes would make a good number 2 or number 3 player, not someone that you would max out and build around. No. They got Joel Embiid. They got the kid from Duke, who I can't remember his name right now. They got him that they just drafted last year. And they just drafted Ben Simmons. I'm not building around no damn Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes looks like, to me, he's a solid NBA player. He looks like he's a solid NBA player, maybe even slightly above average. But once again, in today's NBA, they throw a lot around money like it's going out of style, like it's not going out of style, like it's just plentiful, like everybody can get some money. You want some money? Here, get some of this money. Yeah, you want money? Take this money. Yeah, we'll give you this money. Money, 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 money. So it's very strange. I mean, you would think that Harrison Barnes wouldn't get a big deal, but today's NBA, he probably will, man. From Chucktown Frank, seems like Philly, they got Jahlil Okafor. That's the other guy I couldn't think about that they drafted last year. But Chucktown Frank says, seems like Philly is trying to recreate the UNLV running Rebels good days, the way they are stacking all the 2 and 2 guard players. Yeah, now they do have the big guys, though. They got Embiid. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I would guess they're going to try to trade him, who he hadn't really played for Philadelphia at all because of the injuries. And they got Okafor. They got some big guys. I don't know what the hell they're doing, man. I have no idea what they're doing. From Jay Fish to Microwave, Simmons and Barnes not the same. Ben can't shoot. Yeah, but Harrison Barnes didn't show he could shoot either in these damn playoffs. And I'm just being facetious with that. Harrison Barnes was one of those tentacles for the Golden State Warriors over the last couple of years of all their players. I mean, every player on the floor can shoot threes. I mean, damn. Draymond Green shooting the hell out of the three-pointer this year. Harrison Barnes, shot the three over the last couple of years. You know about Clay and Steph. Like, everybody on the floor, that's why they put so much pressure on you, because everybody could hit a three. Andre Iguodala could hit a three. So you really were in a quandary playing against, Golden State over the last couple of years, because they had all of these guys that could pull the trigger from three. And you're making a good point. That's the one knock on Ben Simmons, is that this ninja cannot shoot. He can get better. And I think they probably said somewhat the same things about LeBron James when he came out of high school. But LeBron made himself. He worked and became a better shooter. He's never going to be regarded as the greatest shooter of all time. But he's a better shooter than he was his first couple of years out of high school. He was already solid pretty much in every area. But he's made himself a better shooter. The mid-range jumper, hitting threes at the last couple of years in the NBA as well. So, I mean, it could be done. It could definitely be done, but that's the one knock against Ben Simmons. We'll see if he steps his game up and gets in the gym and makes himself into a better shooter. Yeah. All right, when we get back from the break, man, it'll be time to talk some entertainment, some birthdays. Interesting little story out there about DMX. I'll talk about that. And we'll jump back into the chat. Get your thoughts on Spreaker.com. Take your phone calls at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. Yeah, don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show rolls on.
Ladies, have you been experiencing tough times lately? Is your man not eating the potato salad the way he used to? Things a little stressful at work? Well, I'm sure your girls have told you that there's a new spot in town. So come on over to SME After Dark and allow me, Christopher Tracy, and the Honorable Deacon Aloysius Forever Love serve you up with some solutions to your problems in the Lonely Hearts Cafe.
If I tell you that I love you, then I love you. If I tell you that I trust you, then I trust you. But don't lie to me. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. If I tell you that I love you, then I love you.
Hey you, it's your girl Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure. A full 2 hours of erotic fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.
What is ID Life? Well, Over the last 18 years, a group of